Here is Dellroy School. The day of the closing event. We're going to do a brief walk-through. We're heading down to the old section that was the junior high section when I was here. The elementary was on the other side. Junior high was here. Most certainly there were not all of the security. Now you have to be buzzed in. Was that not that way back in the day? And of course I can't get in. So I'm back to the other way because that has been locked. Oh, a sign of our times. So here I come, and I'm going into these doors here. And this is the way into the elementary. This was the steps to go behind the stage. This takes us in. Here is heading up to the second level.
The one where my wife
went. I don't know. The rooms. This is a first grade room. It was my first grade room. It is still a first grade room. With, you can see the playground out behind. All right, and on we go. On down towards the cafeteria. This was a music room when I was here. I don't know what grade it is now. And the cafeteria. Still the cafeteria.
I always thought 17. Okay, so she just...
I waited to do the video once all was gone, so I would not be getting people's faces so much. This is the room beyond the cafeteria. And this is the kindergarten room now. The kindergarten room. I believe at one time this might have been a shop room. I'm not sure. Here is the door closing, and we're going to go out the other way. Teacher's lounge. Teacher's lounge. There were double doors out that way now. Janitor's hall and the restrooms. Boys' restroom. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the girls' restroom. Let me see if I remember anything of the girls' restroom. Very little. I don't know. I don't remember doors on it. I thought we had a curtain, but maybe not. Here is the cafeteria. The cafeteria. I remember working in the cafeteria. Now we're going upstairs. because there is a hallway now that you can go upstairs this way. And look at that. What a beautiful thing that is. I'll show you more when I get up here. This was the new section built in '85. And here is a shot of the pretty mural that is in the hallway here. And there also is a view of the playground out here. The hallway. Mrs. Poole's classroom. I'm not sure what this room is. Looks like an abandoned classroom, but they must do something in here. I don't know. The hallway. Glass block. And another classroom. How nice. Here is the division from the old section to the new. Down 3 steps. This was my 3rd grade room. This was my 4th grade room. The view and the steps down from the entrance we came in. Now we're on down the hall. Here is a tutor math coach part-time room. This was actually, I think, part of my 8th grade room. And there is the 6th grade class over there. This was, once upon a time, this was the office when I was here. I'm not sure what it is now. Some kind of tutoring room, of course. And down the steps we go here. Here is the old entrance to the school. And oh, this was a boys' restroom at the top of the hall here. I forgot that. This was my 6th grade room with Mr. Markley. Wow. I always remember these bookcases. Thought those were the coolest thing ever. On we go down the hall. Down the long hall. Back into this hall. Which takes us into what was my 7th grade room. A huge, huge room. And this was back out into the hall, and this was my 8th grade room. And then this was the library, or it was the video rooms when I was here. Once again, a pretty view of the playground equipment out the room. Okay, and now we're going down into the gymnasium, coming down this hall. One last look at this big hallway. The Dellroy Pride. And on we go, down the steps. This is the old entrance. It is now, you have to be buzzed in. The doors are closed and latched. The old water fountain that I used a lot is still there. And here is the trophy room. Trophies. Here's the girls' bathroom over here. I used that bathroom a good bit. And here is what was my 5th grade room. This was 5th grade for me with Miss Taupe. Now we're going down into the gymnasium. I'm hoping the lights are still on. Here was the locker rooms. The locker rooms I remember so well. This was the boys' locker room. Now it's just storage. But at one time it was always a locker room. And now, up in there used to be the girls' locker room. I'm not sure what it is. It sounds like there's a lot of mechanical something in there now. Yeah, can't really see, but this was the girls' locker room, I remember. And on into the gymnasium. Ha ha ha. Let me hope I find some lights here. Well, you can't seem to turn lights on in the gymnasium anymore. Maybe I can find someone to help me put lights on. I'm going up on stage. Hopefully you can see a little bit of the gymnasium. I was hoping so. I was hoping to be able to see it. Here's the 3 steps up and then up into here. And we are on stage. And apparently, this is some sort of classroom or something now, because it's carpeted and that sort of thing. And there is the old stage curtains, as I remember them, are still there. And one last view from the stage out into the gymnasium. I remember singing a song so well from out here. Oh my, let me see if I can get someone to turn some lights on in the gym. We'll get pictures of that again. Surely there's got to be a way to turn the lights on. I don't know. There's where the switches were are no longer there. So let me see if I can go find someone to turn some lights on for me. And this is where the offices are. Here is the offices with pretty displays. And Mrs. Bird's picture. And here are the offices. Could you turn the lights on in the gymnasium for me, please?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. I'm still running video, but I couldn't figure out how to get the lights on. I thought I knew, and those had been covered over.
Okay, I'll get that.
This is the last principal of Dellroy Schools. And there's the gymnasium one last time. Wow. A lot of playing took place in this gymnasium. And I'm going up on stage and look through one last time. I did a lot of presentations from that stage. One last time, here it is from the stage.